smoking some in here, so it should be a decent walk in. We're going to go from here, and once I get to the spot where I'm going to set up, I'll start recording once again. So we'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright, so just I took this out of the case. I'm not sure if you can hear me with it in, but just a quick look at some of the trail I'm going down. As I said, I was able to drive into the turnaround. It's about 2K hike into where I want to go and set up. And fighting a bit of a sinus cold here. So if you hear me, that's what's happening. Lots of dog tracks out here. There's lots of fox, lots of wolves. I've seen some scat on the trail already. These are small dog prints here on the trail. Probably fox, because they're fairly small. Don't know if there's any deer out here. I could have drove in further, probably, but because it's been so dry, the snow's like sugar underneath. And it's not very deep. It's only a couple inches deep, but it makes it hard to drive. Spinning out all the time. All right, I'll get back to you guys. All right, one could very easily skate ski with cross-country skis and haul a sleigh in down this trail. This sinus thing's knocking the heck out of me. But you can see here that there's all kinds of different wood. You know, being in the boreal forest here, we've got you know, lots of spruce, pine, fir, lots of birch, poplar, tag alders or alders, we call them, willow. So all kinds of stuff. I've seen a lot of deer tracks, so the deer are finally around here. When I was hunting in here for grouse or partridge in the fall, there was very little sign of deer. I see a lot of fox, scat, like I said, on the trail, but that's about it. Not too much further from to my destination. Around the corner up here, and a little smaller jaunt, and we'll be there. So first order of business is going to be get a fire going when I get there. Scrounge up some material. Light the fire up my ferro rod. Hopefully record that as well. Get that on here. Get a fire going. And see about getting a shelter up of some sort. A squirrel in the bush. Dinner right there. Enough for one person. I've got my bouillon, dehydrated onion with me. On my cooking utensils. Some rice. Hot chocolate, of course. Some instant coffee with me. My sleigh. Probably not the easiest thing to pull if it was deep snow, but nonetheless, pulls extremely easy on this stuff. You can see a bit of a bank back there. You know, the river's down there, so there's a river down there as well. All right, I will be back with you guys in a bit. All right, gang, I made it to where I want to be. I was going to go across the road over there. That's already cleared out. There's a spot there, but when the skidooers are here, they'd know that I'm in there, so I opted to come up the hill a ways. There's an old bush trail that comes in here. It's all, you know, spruce pine in here, bunch of birch. There's no poplars that'll fall down on me. There's a few here, but nothing that'll reach me where I am. So the squirrel's been here eating, which means source of food for me, squirrel. I'm going to set my lean-to up in here. Going to make a lean-to here for now. See about making a raised bed in here too. You know, I think I'll make my lean-to in between these trees here. Make it fairly wide, and then I can bed down here, make a raised bed, clear a spot in there for the fire, and we'll see how it works. Probably not the best. There's probably a few other spots I could build in here. You know, it's like, goes nice and wide and open in here. You know, if I was raised bed, we're lots of firewood though. Tons of wood here. I don't have to scrounge for anything. Lots of balsam. You know, lots of sap to get a fire going. You know, all kinds of it in here. Lots and lots of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear a spot for the fire. I'll get the fire going, set this up on the tripod when I go to get the fire started, and we'll go from there. All right. All right, so I brought the sleigh up a little closer to where I am, doing some clearing around here. Getting some wood ready. I'll have to cut it up. Again, this is where my lean-to is going to be, is in here. I will raise it up off the ground. There is a lean here you can see, but that's okay because the water will run down if I have my raised bed inside. I know I am on a bit of a hill here, but I think the natural drain is off to my left here, and of course off to my right as well. But I mean, nonetheless, I'll have a raised bed. I should be okay for now. This is just temporary anyway. It would be nice to get up a little higher. I'll scout around later once I get the fire going. See if there's somewhere else. Excuse me, just up a little higher. Anyway, I cleared a spot for my fire. I raised it up off the ground, get it away from the moisture and the snow so that can just kind of melt slowly instead of causing all the steam coming up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find some birch bark, some small twigs, tinder, some old man's beard, lots of balsam sap here, tons and tons of it right here where I am, all kinds of it in here, and we're going to spark a fire going here. So once I'm ready, I'll set the camera up on the tripod and we'll go from there. All right, so I've got a bit of a base here. I got some birch bark in there, I got some balsam sap and some old man's beard in there. Let's see if we can't get this thing started. Right, now to keep it going, I love the ferro rod. Key's just to keep this thing going though now, obviously. You know, enough small stuff here. I can add to it. I did have some dead pine needles in there too, just to try and help a little bit. Again, I built the fire up off the ground, keep it away from the snow, the moisture. It'll eventually work its way down, of course. But for now, lots of dead wood around here. All right, so I'll get this going a little bit more, and then we'll turn this on once I have the fire roaring here. So I have success. The fire didn't go out. Continued to burn. Just splitting up some of this other dry stuff here now. A few bigger pieces. My little hatchet here. And I think I'm going to get some water on for some hot chocolate in my little alcohol stove. I can get this piece split. And then go from there. And then start the shelter. Because it's only 11:15. So I got lots of daylight left today. So go from there. I brought my hatchet out. I brought my saw out. My folding saw. A couple shovels today. You know, not knowing what I was up against. So came pretty well prepared today. So really looking forward to this today. Be a good day. I needed a day out. All right. So I think once I get the alcohol stove going and the alcohol stove going, make some tea and go from there. All right, got the fire going. Gonna put my military canteen over there soon. I cut this one post here. Right there, I just cut this down so that I could put a stick on here and put my canteen near the fire. I'm still just cleaning up, really. I got my little alcohol stove on here. Gonna boil some water for some hot chocolate. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm just gonna continue gathering more firewood. Trying to get a bit of a bed down here for my shelter. And we'll continue from there. All right. Alright, so the fire is still going. As you can see, I'm doing some more clearing around here. There's a bunch of stuff along the trail where I come in. I'm just going to clean up a few more dead branches there. I've got my hot chocolate, my carnation hot chocolate, done on my little alcohol stove. I used some heat in there for the fuel. I didn't use a whole lot in there. It was enough to, you know, to get the water hot for me. And I'm going to enjoy my hot chocolate, and I'm going to continue keeping the fire going, and I'm going to start building the shelter. Alright, so I'll be back in a bit. Alright, fire's going nice now. I've got some really nice dry balsam here that's burning really well. I was able to split it. Fire's going well. I got my canteen back here with some water in it warming up. I brought 2 liters of water out for the day. All depending on what you're going to make. And how long you're out for. 2 liters may not be enough, but gonna have to maybe find some clean snow, melt some clean snow, you know, for a little bit more for tea or coffee or something. It doesn't hurt anything. So we may go that route here in a bit too. But just wanted to show you again, doing lots of cleaning around the area. I'm gonna start with the shelter, I think, here shortly. I know I keep saying that, but put up some posts anyway, some poles. At least get the back done, some poles across, and go from there. All right, we'll end it with this for now. All right, guys, it's 1 o'clock, and I'm just gonna make some lunch here. I've got I'm making some bangers and mash, maple style pork and beans with pure Quebec maple syrup. Some wieners here. I'm just doing up on my stove. Gonna fry them up a little bit here on the stove. Once they're fried up, I'll open a can and mix them together, bring them to a boil, and that will be lunch. I probably won't get the shelter all done today. Chances are just too many other things I'm doing, so I probably won't get to it, but that's fine. I know where I'm going to be the next time I come in, and it is a good spot, so I'm going to get the fire going a little bit more now and focus on lunch here, and then who knows, I'll probably split a little more firewood, bring a little more firewood for next time, and then pack up and walk back to the car here in a couple hours. No radio today, unfortunately. I was hoping to operate the radio, but that's not going to happen. Nice sunny afternoon though, sun's peeking up out of the clouds there, or no clouds now, clouds are gone. It was cloudy when I come in. So nice sunny day and very light wind. Okay, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Just want to show you how well that little stove of mine here, this alcohol stove of mine, cooks and boils. Everything's Everything's doing quite well in there. They're just about ready. I just gotta drain off a little bit of that water and then throw the beans in and stir them up a little bit more and we'll be good to go. Nice. And then the beans. Alright. Alright. It's time to eat. So, boiled up here. Fire's just gone out. Perfect timing. Some bangers and mash. The smoke doesn't chase us out. Sit down here and we'll enjoy. That's good. Maple syrup in those beans. Nice day. Any day out in the bush though is a good day. A little wet now. My pants. Feet are warm. Even my hands are decent. I did bring some rice. But this is the ultimate prepper and bush meal though, I think. So I'm probably going to eat, clean up, burn the fire out, do some cleaning up around here. Put up one more post, I think, one more pole, maybe two more, get one across, then maybe one in the middle. Then when I come back I can start putting some branches on. Build my bed, build it up the way it should be. You know, go from there. So, yeah, a little alcohol stove works well. Even in these temperatures, it does amazing, you know. Cooking over the fire is nice too, but just gotta watch everything so close. Alright, I'm gonna finish eating and clean up. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Well guys, it's been a good day so far. It's 1:45 now. I had lunch, of course, and I just made myself a cup of instant coffee here. And just trying to burn up this fire a bit. Got a little bit of water left on there. And I'm going to try and get one more post up, I think. One or two. Maybe get a cross post in, and then I think I'm going to call it a day. My back's pretty sore here, lugging around, and my sinuses are starting to open now after being out in the smoke and fresh air all day. But lots of opportunity up here. There's all kinds of firewood up here, lots and lots of firewood, lots of dead standing. Lots of it, you know. I got a little bit down there on the ground and all kinds of it here. I think by the time I get my shelter done up, and it's not the best of spots, you know, with the way that the water will flow. But again, if my bed's up off the ground, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you know, we'll make do. Squirrels are coming to life, all kinds of squirrels. I've seen some moles. There's a rock over there. There's been a mole, you know, walking around here. The birds too, some chickadees around the area. So, but just, you know, some of my tools, my shovel, saw, axe. I got my Sandvik here too, that I use. So a little bit of tools for the job. And all right, I'm gonna just sign off for now, and I'm gonna try and get another post or two up, and then start cleaning up, and then walk back to the truck and head back home. Alright guys, it's 2:30. You can see where I had started to build my shelter. I got a little bit more work to do, obviously. Well, a lot of work to do to get my shelter ready. I'm not sure if this is where I'm going to go with it here anyway and just see how it works out. Probably got to bring a few things down, clear a few things up, but I think it's a start. I'm going to put the fire out now and just clean up the last of my stuff. Everything's packed in my sleigh. It's starting to get a little cool now. Been outside all day and going. Changed a couple times. Well, not a couple times. I changed my shirt once, and jacket and my pants were actually drying in the sun here. You can see the steam coming off. So I think for today, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, I've been out here since 9 o'clock. And I'm going to just hike back to the truck now. It's a 2-kilometer walk to the truck. So, oh, there goes a squirrel down there. Once again, supper. So we're going to hike back to the truck once I put the fire out here, and we'll see if we can't put this together and make a video, see how it's going to turn out. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, guys and gals, and nothing like the outdoors. Ciao. So just on the way back now to the truck, I'm on the main road once again. Just want to thank everyone for watching today, and I had a lot of fun. I didn't accomplish a whole lot. I mean, I didn't get my shelter built, but that's fine. I got it started, got a frame started. I may look at something else when I come up here again. Alright, thanks guys. Have fun. Stay safe. And we'll see what we can do here. So, take it easy. And thanks for watching. Bye. Just before I sign, I want you guys to take a look at some of these dog tracks back here. There's some big wolves back here. Timber wolves, brush wolves, lots of fox, lots of coyote. You know, they're back here. These aren't too old. A little bit of snow in them. But look at that. Look at the size of that. Isn't that something? Alright. That's it for my video for today. Thanks for watching, guys.